So we launched our private beta at the end of 2011. Then we launched our first commercial trial with Tesco through the Facebook channel in February of 2012. That went on to win Best Online Innovation at Tesco as voted for by the CEO and the senior team. We then rolled out on the main website in September 2012, and then with Warehouse, the high street brand, in October 2012, with Shop Direct, who are now the UK's largest online retailer, in November of 2012, and then we went international with Zalando in Germany in November of that year as well. Then in December we launched our first media collaboration with ITV and the show This Morning. So viewers at home can essentially style the same person in the show, submit looks to the show, which then the presenters talk about. You know, Jane from Manchester has sent this look for you, Jenny, for your wedding in 3 weeks. What do you think? Oh, I don't like stripes, etc. Then in February of this year, we launched with Dafiti in Brazil. They're the sister company of Zalando. Zalando, Europe's largest online clothing retailer now, overtaking ASOS. And then we were also commissioned by ITV, so we're now a regular monthly feature on This Morning. We've now got over 100,000 monthly unique users using the product. We're doubling our user base every other month, so we were 40,000 in January. In October we started generating our first revenue, so we're on track this year to hit our forecast revenue numbers. To date, I've raised over £3 million in private money for the business. We're in the middle of closing what should be our last round to break even. We have a whole bunch of retailers we'll be launching with after the summer, which will be on our new product platform. So that product is going really well, and it's going to be a really exciting release, which will be at the end of summer. So all of our tech team are based in Cambridge. That's where we have a good relationship with the university in terms of getting core expertise and staff. We're currently looking to add 50% to that team at the moment. And then we have operations, business development and product here in London. We've got patents around how we do the digitisation process and around the body build process, and we've got several more that we're due to file soon, because we've got a ring-fenced R&D team working on the next level of our garment digitisation and 3D garment building process, and they've been working for a year, and essentially our R&D team are working 2 years ahead now of our existing development team, looking at where we go, and that's now beyond academic research level. In terms of patents and what they do and how they work for you, I'm actually a non-believer. I've been head of product development for other companies where I've innovated my way around them. Patents give you a lead time. It's what you then do with it that counts, and protecting your business is about your client relationships, your customer relationships, and how you embed yourself with retailers and businesses so that they want to work with you and no one else, and also focusing hard on the business model and getting it right. So we've focused very much on hemorrhaging the cost of garment digitisation, so it's so cheap that there's no reason for anyone else being able to do it, and there's no current way that competitors can compete with that part of the process. We've also attacked visualization, which is exceptionally hard and exceptionally difficult, and we've got a tech team with 5 PhDs. There is no such thing as an overnight success in my view, and everything requires hard work, and I certainly believe in, for example, 10,000 hours, that if anybody's read Outliers from Malcolm Gladwell, you've got to put in the effort to receive the rewards, and any big problem or disruptive change requires a huge amount of input and effort at the beginning to come to an executable and a big solution. So, only by solving the big problems can you reap the big rewards. And I think too many people these days look at what seem to be overnight successes and think they can achieve the same, whereas actually, if you look at things like Angry Birds, it was like 51 different attempts to achieve that overnight success. And the same goes with a lot of other things as well. Founders of businesses which suddenly look really successful have spent many years working and honing their skills in other businesses and trying around that subject before they've made it work. For me, having worked in several startups and basically learnt mistakes on other people's money, and essentially doing an MBA but getting paid for it by working for other startups, I'd always been quite skeptical about different things, but through working at different startups, I tried to build up the skill set that I felt I needed to finally be able to do it myself. So my last company helped me develop the skills of taking a concept all the way through to internationalized product, and managing big teams of people, and that's what I hadn't had before, because I'd just been a clever guy working for senior management. So I had all the strategy stuff, but I never had the actual on the ground doing stuff. And then it's all about, really, in terms of success, it's like finding that idea, really focusing hard and down on the core and what you're going to be really great at and different to everyone else, and what is going to make your business work. So going back to Metail again, it was those three core things that I felt were really important that we had to prove before we could go further. Like a lot of the time when I talk to other people and entrepreneurs starting their own businesses, they go too wide too quickly, and you need to focus on that core really at the early stages, and also know what you don't know, and try and really understand your own skills and what skills you're missing and how you can complement those from other people, and get other people into the team who can help you build that out. And then it's all networking. Like, talk to as many people as possible. People who think that they need to keep their idea close and not tell anyone, it's a myth. Nobody else is going to be in a position to do what you're going to do or have the inclination, and if the idea is that simple, then it's not worthwhile following.